오케이.
먹어야 돼. 잘해. 잘 어두. 저 정말해. 서버래. 정말해. 정말해. 서버래. 정말해. 정말 야분. 진짜. 서버. 예. 엄마도. I'm recollecting whether I remember your name or not. Yes. I think I remember. I don't remember your name. No. Because you didn't give very good lunch. No, so.
But I still remember it's yours.
Okay. This looks a little bit like animal. Yeah. Okay, now fourth, reverse attraction to this life by reflecting on how leisure and opportunity are difficult to find, and how life is infernal and without spun. Reverse attraction to future life by repeatedly thinking of the infallible karma and its effect and the misery of samsara. Tenjonyega tsela longme ba yila kumbe tset nang she do. Lende milu kowe du men yang san chime nang she do. Tidar kumbe kowe phendo la imyo ke ji ta imi ji shi. Inze bu du tarwa chu thungi do chuna te ze ngi ke ba la. Na te chuna te ze ngi. Contemplating thus when the instinct you do not admire the fundamental principles of the remain until liberation and day and night, the renunciation is born in your So don't go too much to this text. Otherwise I'm getting lost, you see. So I just stand on my own Tibetan text and try to explain. And this, I think you understand. Your English is much better, and so you understand perfectly fine. And so I will explain from my understanding, okay? But I will read. I will read in a very bad way. Chini, you're right. Chini, no, not there. Chini, gore. When you chini, malu petu chali. I was very angry.
Even chai, I don't know how to make it.
So he didn't add chini, you see, sugar. I said, without sugar, what is this tea? Thank you. Tenjonyega tsela longme ba yila gombe tsed nang she do. Tsed nang she means our normal attachment, okay, towards our this life, okay, this life. We are attracted by different factors, okay, like what is the most attractive? Most of the teachers, they say, even someone is calling as a practitioner, they can live with a very, very poor food and very poor clothes that they can live. But when it comes to like names and fame, then it becomes very difficult, you see. Very, very difficult. It's very sticky, very sticky. So those are related with this life, okay. Especially now today, everybody has its own specialization as a profession, okay. Some are like a professional doctor, some are professional teacher, some are professional nurse, some are professional business, some are manager, and so many professions. And then because of this profession, and then the power and position in the society makes them so elevated. Elevated means like high altitude of ego, okay, high altitude of ego, and then their life lives based on this. You see, really good salary, good house, and then good marriage life, and sweet children, and then business or whatever. So there are so many things which are very attractive, and these attractions really makes us to waste our precious human life. And precious human life has a potential, an opportunity, and can do much more important than this. You see, like Milarepa. Okay, Milarepa, he lived a very hard life in the early stage. He lived very hard life, and because of his teacher, because of Buddha's teaching, he really came to know that the practice, okay, Buddhist practice, based on Marpa's instruction, he saw this is the most important thing, you see, most important thing, most meaningful thing. So he didn't waste his time. He just used like 100%, okay. He struggled a lot. How he struggled in the preliminary practices before Marpa gave teaching is unbelievable. In the morning I told you. Then after Marpa gave teaching, how much he practiced. Like day and night. He really just forget. Just forget to eat. So that is the meaning of taking the essence of the life, and then because of this, the attachment to this life, towards all the things which we have in this life, is far away from him. Okay, so the first one says like this. And then the human rebirth is very, very precious. It has so much potential, unbelievably such a big potential. And then we waste this big potential instead of achieving Buddhahood, or instead of cultivating ourselves into bodhicitta. We waste time by doing small things. Okay, all the time busy. Like me, you see, traveling with the suitcase. Okay, traveling with the suitcase. Sometimes I feel like when I see suitcase, suitcase, yeah. And sometimes if I think of all these things, why I'm doing like this, you see. And then to say no to my friends is also very difficult, you see. And now I don't say so much. Yeah, very difficult. Yeah, to say no. And I can explain, you see. For example, to Dharma friend of Israel, I explained to them that you are very, very capable of inviting many good teachers, much better than me. So why you are inviting me, a stupid teacher? So please excuse me, and you just go on inviting all those great teachers, you see. Really, this is from my heart. I'm not just speaking polite, you see. They're really good teachers they invite. So then I should not block. I should not block the good teacher, you see, by coming here. So in this way I try to explain. But otherwise, in some places they don't invite any other teacher. If I'm not going, then there's no teacher, you see. Then I have to go. Whether I like or not, I have to go, you see. Yeah. So like different situation. But inside me, am I really sincerely thinking of others, or I'm thinking more for myself? That I have to think, you see. Otherwise, like 100% I'm wasting my time. Traveling, and then looks very busy, and then some people might see that, oh, he must be a great teacher because he's so busy, and some might see that, oh, he's so stupid, he's wasting his time in this way, oh, he's so stupid, next life he will be in the hell. So different people will think in a different way, you see. Of course, I myself have to think, am I really totally attached to this life? I'm totally attached to this life. And the names or fame, so, and then also, what else? What else? Okay. Anything, okay, anything, yeah. Of course, there's a lot of wastage of time, really, sincerely speaking, a lot of wastage of time. From Dharamsala, I have to go to Delhi, and I used to go by taxi, and now I go mostly by flight. And then from Delhi, from the airport to Tibetan camp by taxi, coming back again to airport, and then coming back. So much waste of time, wastage of time. And in the flight, then there's some time, you see, which we can also do good things. But so all this, very difficult to say that I'm using the precious human life in a wise way. And I can say that there's a better way to use my precious human life. And I think this is okay. So you have to check your life. You have to check your life, and this you can check. Okay, if you really practice Buddha Dharma, and especially if you really try very hard to make your mind into renunciation, or make your mind, transform your mind into compassion, or make your mind into bodhicitta. If you are able to make bodhicitta, of course that is a big thing. Okay, and there's nothing more important than to cultivate bodhicitta. And then if you are successful in compassion, also it's very, very, very good, you see. And then you can say that you really succeeded, great. And then compassion, great compassion, is almost like a whole Buddha's teaching is in your hand. Therefore, so many teachers, they praised compassion as a very important in the beginning, like a seed. In the middle, it is so important to be like a fertilizer and sun and like this. At the end, to ripen its full fruit for the sake of all sentient being, bodhicitta is very important. So therefore, if you are able to cultivate your mind into bodhicitta, of course, big. If not, compassion, very, very good. If not, at least like renunciation. Renunciation, not attached to anything. Like here he says, precious human life is very precious. But if it is used in a wise way, it has a lot of things to do. But if we waste, it can also be a very big problem, you see. Therefore, Shantideva also says, means there is this, okay, this means body. This body, La is a daily wages. In a day, some people they get 100 shekels or 500 shekels for doing whole day work. That is called La. And like a wage, okay, wage, yeah? Daily wages, okay? Tell La. Nye is like gift. You just pay daily wages to the body, the precious human life, and give some gift, like clothes, okay, some nutritious food. Tell Langi Jin, Tani means now. Tani Langi Tunchi means now you really have to use your precious life to succeed the main purpose of the life. Tani Langi Tunchi. And then he says, he wants, okay, Pema telling Tamje Jimbamijo, don't give everything to entertain this body. Don't give everything to this body, to entertain this body. Don't give everything. Pema telling Tamje Jimbamijo, don't give everything to entertain this body. And then he says, okay, that is, I think maybe in the first chapter, Pema Tamje Jimbamijo, then Telangejine Tangangi Tenjijo. It was in my mind, then it lost. Come. So the Tenjoniga tell long about Yilako that said Nangshe, don't be so attached to this life. And related things, okay, and related things. Don't be so attached to this life and related things, okay. And if you're so attached, then you will be just busy, okay, just busy doing all these things. And then you will have no time to do a real practice. You can do a little bit of prayers, you can do a little bit of meditation, you can do a little bit of reading, a little bit, okay, out of 24 hours, maybe, I don't know, total maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 24 hours, okay? And out of 24 hours, if you are able to do like 12 hours practice, really sincere practice, great. But I think mostly we don't spend so much time. I don't know, I have no experience, but just check, okay. And then he says, okay, what will you carry for the next life? Okay, will you carry the jewelries, if you have some jewelries, okay? Will you carry this to the next life? Or will you take your children to the next life? Or your uncles or aunties or grandpa, and you will take this with you? Or you will take a good car or good shoe or whatever, okay, you have good thing, house, you can't take. You can't take anything. Just what you can take is whatever practice you have done. Practice, okay, good practice. If you have achieved compassion, this is great. If you achieved bodhicitta, then you are really you reach to a place where you are really careful that you will be very happy all the time, okay. Next life and next life, you see. If not, renunciation. And then it will release you from so many of the bondages, okay, because of the renunciation. And so therefore, don't be so attached. Don't be so attached to this life. And is there any example you can put in, best example in this life where we have a strong attachment? Any good example?
Example to attachment?
Yeah, in this life.
Grandchildren.
Huh?
Grandchildren.
Yeah, grandchildren. Yeah, I think in the West, and also I saw in Israel, they love their grandchildren. They love the grandchildren. And then my host in one of the European countries, they say, oh, we are so lucky. We are so lucky that we have a grandchildren. How much happiness this little baby can bring. It's like a sunshine in our family. Yeah, they wrote me like this, you see. It's sunshine. Oh. Are they really Buddhist? Okay, so of course, this is also a very big thing, you see. And then, of course, I received some mails say, I'm very happy that now I'm soon going to be grandparents. I'm soon going to be grandparents, okay. I often receive like these mails, okay. And what else? Yeah, grandchildren.
Mobile.
Huh?
Mobile phone.
Mobile phone. Interesting. Yeah. Mobile phone is yes, of course. It how we see it, okay, and yeah, there are many youngsters. They really don't have any time to talk with us. Always busy. If we have party, they bring mobile phone and they are busy with mobile phone, and we don't see each other. You see? I don't know what they write, but they are buried with the mobile phone. And of course, then I think from that perspective, I can say they love mobile phone. What do you think about my mobile phone?
I didn't see it.
I have mobile phone again. Yeah, I have mobile phone. At the time, it was very good one. You see, it was. Now it is quite out of date. Yeah. And so when it was up to date, I was very happy. Now it's out of date, so I'm so unhappy. But at least I can explain this. It was very good when earthquake happened in Nepal. Earthquake. That was so useful. This mobile phone was so useful. You see. It saved a lot of time, it saved a lot of money, and it saved a lot, you see. Just by having mobile phone, I can write, okay, send this money to this account, and then, go and then collect this money and go there and distribute rice and dal there and there. Like, then just sitting in my room, I can do a lot, you see. And then sometimes I feel like mobile phone is like Bodhisattva. Maybe it's better than Bodhisattva, because Bodhisattva, again, I have to give food, you see. It needs a very small
Just the
charger, and then it's very little. But it was so helpful. And I just thanked to the friend who gave this mobile phone. I thanked them, okay, that was the best gift I got. It was so useful. I stayed about 2-3 months in Nepal, and I did, I don't say quite a lot, I did all these things. It was all because of this mobile phone. Of course, I had to use my brain or mind, but it was very useful. So, but of course, I can use this in a very bad way also. It can also destroy my character, my mentality, my meditation, my prayer. So many things can destroy. This is up to me, you see, this is up to me. So, yes, this is also very attractive in the life, yes. Yeah, so, yeah, now I think this is okay. So try not to be so attached to this life, okay? You can be a very nice father, you can be a nice mother, and you can be a good husband or wife, and like this, but not too attached. Too attached means you don't see any other important thing than this. You have to see this is also important, okay, to exist, but then you can see some other things much more important than this, you see. And you can spend more time. Out of 24 hours, you can spend, if possible, I don't know how many of you are spending in a day 5 hours. I don't know, for the practice, okay? Or 6 hours, or 7 hours, or 8 hours, or 10 hours, and then 11 hours, and then 12 hours, okay. And then 13, 14 hours, okay, yeah. Am I saying something?
You
To
need to-
our okay, it's a possible.